Hi everyone, Kevin here again. I'm here with my trusty notepad. I've got a question from Warren from breakingwork.com. Unfortunately the electricity is still down, so I'm relying on this notepad to answer the questions. And I'm hoping that the camera battery lasts long enough. I've got 1 bar left, so I'm hoping that's enough to record this question and answer. Now this question, as I say, comes from Warren from breakingwork.com. Warren asks, how can one build an audience for a forum, let alone be able to charge a membership fee, when he or she is just starting from scratch with no traffic and no members? This is, again, a great question, Warren, thanks for that. I think all forum owners face this when they first launch a forum. But if you're taking, I think we can split new forum owners into 2 categories. You've got forum owners who can send traffic to their forum, and you've got forum owners who cannot. So what I mean by that is, you've got a group of people who can send traffic to their new forum. And for example, someone who's got tens of thousands of dollars to invest in their new forum, they can invest in Facebook ads, they can invest in Twitter ads, Google AdWords, launching big competitions, and they can push traffic to their new forum and get it going. I mean, there's still obviously some difficulties with launching the forum, but by and large they're going to find it much easier to get the forum going. I've did that successfully. I mean, I did that with 2 martial arts forums where I used Facebook ads to push traffic to a Facebook page, and I would post discussions from the forum to the Facebook page, and I actually did it quite successfully, but I spent thousands of dollars to do that. So in hindsight, what I should have done is done something, saved the money and looked at different ways to do it. But at the time I was wanting to get a forum going quickly, and it seemed like it was an effective way to do it. Now another technique would be if you've got a website. If you've got a website with thousands of visitors, or perhaps even tens of thousands of visitors per day. I did this in the past with bloggingtips.com and wpmods.com, where I would have the forums linked in the main menu, and then at the bottom of articles, or whenever I wrote an article about the bottom, I would say, please drop by the forums and ask a question if you're unsure about this, and I'll do my best to help you. And I'm still doing this today with my forum, riseforums.com. I heavily promote it on my blog, kevinmuldoon.com. You'll notice there's a link down the bottom, and I'm always in my blog posts, I'm always posting links saying, at the bottom of the post saying please drop by the forums and say hello or ask a question. And it makes sense, if you've got existing traffic for a website, use that traffic and use your influence from that website to push people towards your forum. Now, again, talking about influence, if you've got a highly targeted email list, you can email all those people and ask them to come down to your forum. So, if you've got an email list of 20,000 people, you could email them and send an email blast and say, please drop by the forums, just launched the forums, please drop by, we'd love you to participate in the forums, blah blah blah. And that's what attracts people to your forums. Now that is certainly, if you're in that position where you can invest money, you've got a website or you've got influence, you can certainly kickstart a forum very easily. I won't say easily, but it certainly helps when you get a forum going. You've got traffic, you can even just place a link in your website and you'll get traffic to your website. But if you don't have that, if you're starting from scratch with 0 members, it's a different ball game altogether. Now, how do you get the forum going if you don't have the money or the influence or the traffic? I've been in this position myself, and actually my most successful forums have actually been when I've started a forum from scratch. I think in 2001 I took a football forum, and in 6 months' time I took up to like 30,000 members. My poker forum, which I sold for tens of thousands of dollars, I think it was like 60,000 I sold it for. I started that from scratch and I got it going. Now, essentially promoting a forum and getting a forum going is very similar to getting a blog going. You need good content. You need content to attract people to come into your forum and then say, oh, that was useful, I'm going to sign up and participate. Now, one of the ways to do that is to pay for people to post in your forum. And you'll see lots of services advertised online, forum posting services, where you pay, for example, 50 cents or 20 cents a post, and people will post on your forum, and you pay them $20 for 50 posts, and they'll drop by every day and they'll participate in your forum as if they're a real member. Now, I've tried this once or twice with some forums, and I was very disappointed. And I think if you look at other forum owners talking about this as well, they'll be very disappointed with it. And the reason is, a lot of the people that are doing this, the payment is very low, and a lot of the time they're posting on issues they've got no interest in and no knowledge about. So frequently they'll say, oh, I'll give you 50 quality posts, and then they're like 2-line replies to like a big you know, so you write 1,000 words and their response is 2 lines, and it's got nothing to do with what you said. So personally, I would avoid that, because poor posts, poor quality posts attract poor quality members, or don't attract anyone at all. What you really need is good quality posts, good quality discussions, and this is going to attract other good quality members who will then actively participate in your forum and get the forum going. So here's my advice to you, and here's my tip. Talk to yourself. I know this sounds crazy, but that's what you should do. You should talk to yourself. Now this is what I mean by that. When you launch your forum, you're obviously going to have your main account, your administrator account. Now that'll be your real account, that'll be the account that you're going to be using for months and years. But what you can do is create 4 or 5 other fake accounts. This is accounts you're going to create yourself. You're going to make them sound, you know, you're going to make them appear to be real. You're going to add an avatar or a picture, add quotes, you know, add some background information to the profiles, make them look as if they're real accounts. And to save yourself logging in and out, you know, you can use your main account in Chrome, use a fake account with Internet Explorer, another with Opera, one with Firefox, one with Safari. And this will save you time having to log in and out. So now that say you've got 1 real account, 4 fake accounts, you've got across these 5 browsers, you're in a position to have discussions with yourself. Excuse me. So it sounds a little bit crazy doing that, but it's one of the most effective ways of promoting a forum. So what you have is you will start discussions, and then you'll start a discussion asking something or posting about a news topic or something. This other account, which you'll also be posting from, will then reply, oh, great topic, I believe, blah, 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 and you respond. And then someone else will give their viewpoint, no, I disagree, blah, blah, blah. And then this person, this fake account will start a thread, and then you will answer it, and then this account will answer it. And you're essentially having all these fake discussions with yourself. Now, if you do this right, this can be very effective, because over a couple of weeks or a month, you can have dozens or perhaps even 100 good discussions, and you know that the quality is good because you're putting in the time to make those discussions quality. Now, over time, this will attract real members, you know, real people that want to participate in your forum. And then once that happens, you can start posting with these fake accounts less and start posting with your real account more. Because they're coming to the forum, they're seeing these discussions, and they obviously believe that these are real people having discussions and they want to take part. So you can start using these fake accounts less once you start attracting good members. And at this point as well, start just, as I said, it's very similar to promoting a blog. Start adding more good content to your forum. Start adding how-tos, you know, like long tutorials. Start adding a big thread with loads of useful resources. You know, if it's a car forum, for example, put links to all the useful car websites and other forums and blogs and things. Just be very useful and help people. Excuse me. Now, once all these real people come in, you can stop using these fake accounts. And that's it, you've got your forum started. And if you look at the life of a forum, the beginning when you're launching a forum is the hardest part. So if you want to get a forum going, please talk to yourself, create some fake accounts and talk to yourself. And then once real people start coming in and start participating, start using those fake accounts less. And you don't even have to tell people they're fake, but I mean, personally, if it was a year down the line, I'd be happy to just tell people, listen, those accounts were fake. I did it to create, you know, to launch the forum, to get it going. I don't think anyone would mind. But in the beginning, this is the best way to do it. And one last tip I would say is, one mistake I would always say with new forum owners is, you know, you've got 0 threads, 0 discussions, and then they'll create 50 different discussion rooms, which is just madness. You know, you've got all these different discussion rooms. Keep it simple at the beginning. Have 1 discussion room or 2 at most. I would have a general discussion room, and if you want a second discussion room, have one for feedback and suggestions and ideas, or, you know, people can ask questions about how to use the forum. In your general discussion room, you're going to have all your threads. This will make it look like an active forum. And then over time, when some says, well, why don't we have a new discussion room just for cards or just for mobile phones? Then you can move all those discussions for those topics into that forum room and do that over time. Sadly, my battery life has just died. I've got no electricity yet to charge it. I've got about 2 seconds left charging it through my laptop, which has just died as well. So I'll just finish this off by thanking you all for watching the video. If you've got any questions about it, please leave a comment below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, please do subscribe and keep the questions coming. I'll do my best to answer them. Speak to you soon. Thanks.